Social media can create a distorted view of the real dedication required from those pup parents, the responsible pup parents who bring home a new puppy or a new dog. And if people just view the social medias and believe what they see, it sets them up for unrealistic expectations. So my name is Linda Kwan, and I am the owner and trainer at Wow Bow Wow. I specialize in working with family dogs. Sorry, yes, I specialize in working with humans with family dogs. The companion dogs. And they may be anywhere from the young puppies that they bring home, the 2 to 4 month old, as well as dealing with the adolescent dogs, the 4 or 5 month old up to maybe 2.5 years old, the teenage dog, the adolescent dogs. And then I also help the pup parents that bring home a mature dog, an adult dog, a rescue dog. Or, they may have a dog and they are recently having some behavior issues that they would like to address. So back to this topic and why I'm talking about it today. Because, I don't know if you're aware, but there are so many animals, so many pets that are being relinquished at the shelters, and I see a lot of posts on social media asking people to help them rehome their pets. Circumstances may have changed in their life, but I'm going to say it. You know, a lot of you are not really thinking through your responsibility when you bring home a new pet, because they have they 10 to 15 years of life expectation, and I find that people may not be thinking through when they actually get a new pet. And that's why I bring up social media and, the cute puppies and the videos that people show their dogs doing these tricks. But, I just want to go back to my videos real quick. Hold on. My slides, that is. But, I think most people are not realizing that these highlights on social media, when they see those amazing walks with their dogs, or the great times they're having with their dogs in different kind of stores, or the lives with their dogs in their homes, doing all these tricks, or these cute little poses that the dogs do with their kids. It's not real life, because most likely they don't realize the countless hours of training, and that these pet parents provided the right amount of the outlets the dog needs in regards to be a well-adjusted dog. There's more to just raising a dog than just making sure they have food and water and a safe place to sleep. And so that's why I feel like that I need to make sure that I say something about this, because I don't want people to see all these social media posts about dogs or cats or any other pets that people may think of bringing home, because they have these unrealistic, expectations. Now, even with a canine, a pup, whether you bring them home at 2 to 4 months old, or the mature dog, it's a huge roller coaster ride. Everything from the puppy stage, where you have to work with, the potty training, or the nipping issues, or them getting into things and tearing things up, as well as when you get to the adolescent stage, where I'm going to tell you, they're like the human teenagers. You know, um, they are reckless and they don't make good decisions. And they may not be the best listener, just like the human teenager. So the humans, they have to be patient in this time period, and they have to figure things out. And so, bringing home a dog, I'm going to tell you, the first 2 years is one of the hardest, difficult times that you have to go through when you raise a dog. So I tell my clients that, in this relationship, you are the adult. You have to be the patient one, the consistent one. It is quite normal for you to be overwhelmed. And you may not be seeing that in the social media post. And you feel like, you're the only one dealing with this. And your dog is the only dog that just doesn't get this training. But it's not true. It's not true. It takes time to train. And in regards to training, you know, if you need help, get help, because it's not just about teaching the mechanics, the sits and downs. It's about you learning also your observation skills, learning to assess who your dog is, because not all dogs learn at the same pace, or you may have to make adjustments in how you train your dog. So you have to be able to understand how they learn. And so if you need a trainer, go look for a trainer. If you went out and bought a purebred dog, I mean, part of your investment, if you would, is not only your time dedication to work with your dog, but it may require, the money that you need to put into getting help in training your dog. And let's not get into the vet bills and things like that, or getting the equipment for your house and your car for your dog. So there's a lot that goes into, being a responsible pup parent, not just seeing that cute little puppy. Because, for example, you may work away from your home. Who's going to take care of your puppy? That first couple of months with your young puppy, the 4 month old, they're going to need a lot of attention. So who's going to do it if you go off to work the 9 to 5? It's not like they can hold their pee for 4 to 6 hours and you bring in a dog walker. That's not going to cut it. So part of learning about who you need to be and what you need to provide your dog, you really need to do your homework. It's not it's not a toy that you can put up on the shelf when you go to work or when you go on vacation. So I don't want to be berating people, but I really find that so many people, so many dogs and cats and other types of pets are being relinquished at the shelters. And I just wanted to make a video, a live about this, because I really don't want, you to think about getting a dog or a cat or any other pet and not understanding, not having a realistic expectation. So your life together will be messy. Like I mentioned, the first 2 years, oh my gosh, it's going to be so frustrating for you. But, there's all those amazing times with your puppy. And you know what? You will have to make adjustments in your life. You can't live the same life you had before the dog that you bring home. There are going to have to be adjustments. And if you think, you don't, then basically, I really rather you don't get the dog. So I didn't mean to be such a downer on this particular live, but I want people to be realistic and really think about what they can provide, what they can do for the pets that you bring home, because they don't really have any rights except for if they're lucky enough to be brought home by a responsible human. So I would love to help you if you need assistance in training your dog and provide you would like to talk to me, call me. At the end of this live, I will add, I think in the comments itself, I will add the link to my number, a telephone number you can reach me at. And I will also share the websites of the programs that I offer locally, as well as I also have online, programs where people can work with me on through Zoom, um, or in this membership that another trainer and I started for reactive dogs. But I will share in the link below the actual page with the local programs that I have, so you can see the types of programs I have. All right, thank you for joining me for my Training Tip Tuesday, and I will see you next Tuesday.